Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. So I am here because I have been tagged by the dear Miss Elishas from Elishas Crafty Hoplop. She has tagged myself and several others in what is on your crafty table or desk. So let me tell you, my crafting tables and desk are a hot mess. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I want to show you because it's a hot mess. But as one of my friends Bonnie said, if your desk is a messy desk, it's a creative desk or table or craft room or whatever. So when I first started crafting, I had just this little table here that my son got me at IKEA, and I absolutely loved it. It's got 3 drawers on the side and just this little table. I had it in the bedroom with the grandkids, and then every time they'd come to spend the night, I was packing everything up because they're between 2 and 5 years old, and I didn't want them getting into my paints or whatever, you know. So finally, I am now back in the little dungeon. Okay, so we have a room that's attached to the house. It's attached right onto the house, and it was added later as the office for the ranch. So when people would come out, the seed men or different men to talk to the owners about buying the seeds for their crops or whatever, they would meet in here, and this was the office. Well, then they built a bigger house next door, and this became our house. So this became just like a catch-all room. It's not even really finished. The walls aren't even really finished completely. So, so I bought this backdrop because the walls aren't really finished yet. And my husband has, my husband works on guns and refurbishes them for people and fixes them when there's a problem. So he has his workshop over on the other side with everything that he needs. He's got like 3 big shelves over there, and this side was all full of my totes for like Christmas and all the holidays, and behind us is kind of like a pantry that we store our stockpile food in. Well, I told him, you know what, I want part of that room. I want to make it my craft room. And so we rented a storage unit and put all the boxes in there, and I started out with this desk and a couple little of those 3 drawer plastic containers, and then I got a card table that got full. So then I got an 8-foot table or 6-foot table, one of those folding tables, and that's kind of a work area for me too. So what's on my crafting table today? Well, I'll show you some projects I'm working on. I'll turn the camera around a little bit and show you, but it's really embarrassing because it's a mess right now. I've been doing a million collabs and swaps and birthday challenges. So on the weekends, I've been in here crafting all day, and at night after dinner, I usually come in here and craft for a couple of hours. And so I'm not an organized crafter. I've come to that conclusion. So I've been working on some cards. I saw Susie Tucker's cards today, and I was like, oh boy, do I need to take some lessons on cards. So I've been working on some cards. I did have this in a project share, but I got a tag flip that I'm almost done with. I just have to put the stuff up here on it, and then that will be sent out. I've been making some bag toppers and more bag toppers, several of them that are actually going to be for Debbie, because and I think I'm going to send some of these to Kathy because she really liked those for Kathy's favorite things. So I'm going to send her some of those as well. So, but I told Kathy, I just want to relax and craft for fun pretty soon because I've been doing so much for all these challenges and stuff, and I love doing them, but I just want to relax and do something easy and, you know, repetitive maybe. What else am I working on? I've put these on the back burner because I've been decorating some of these like treasure chests, and then I send them out in friend mail, and I open them up and I fill them. But I base coat them in white first, and then So I did both of those, but I need to finish them. I have several of these that are base coated. And then I started this one, and I haven't finished it. And that's going to go out to friend mail to somebody, I think. So I've got that. Oh, and then I started last night. I'm going to do a wall art for somebody. I got this wood at Dollar General, I think for $2 or something like that. And so I painted it blue. I'll paint the other side blue tonight. And then I'll be adding this vintage lady on here. And I'll embellish the heck out of it. And it will be for friend mail as well. I will turn my camera around and now show you my disastrous crafting area. Okay, so thanks, Alicia, though. That was fun. But I think I've watched, I watched Sheila's, and I watched a couple other ones too. I was at work, I was on my break, so I can't recall right now. But anyways, I watched about 3 of them, and they were all fun to watch. And, you know, I don't feel so bad about having so many crafting items when I see what everybody else has. So anyways, okay, let me turn the camera on. I'll show you what I have. All right, so here is my crafting table that I got from IKEA. And what does it have? Of course, it has my glue gun on there. I always have a water all the time. I got my fan over there because, you know, I get hot back here sometimes. And this is what I was working on, my wall art right now. I've got my pencils and scissors and pens and paintbrushes and all that kind of stuff in there. And just some different containers. I'm starting some more cards here. These are just containers that have embellishments in it that I'll be using. All my different glues. And then I have some of my paints out. I have several paints. Oh, there's another water because, you know, I do that all the time. And then I've got different embellishments here. Some confetti and some flowers and stones and gems. Just different things there. And then over here, it's a deal. She made me this adorable box right there, and I love it. And this just has some jump rings in there for my tag flips, some cards that Pat sent me, and then I bought this little container at Dollar General. It's got some of my die cuts in there. And then another one with just like ribbon and stamps and punches. And the bottom one is still open because I've been using it. The bottom one with my lace is open. See, this is what I mean. When I'm crafting, I just leave it open and it just ends up making a big mess. I have my CD player back here and some music, and when it's not too hot, I burn a candle. But this is an embarrassment right here because I need to clean one day, but right now I'm still too busy. And 2 more of those boxes. Kathy sent me that box. It's got a bunch of different embellishments in it. My boas are up here. And then this is my husband's gun safe, but he hardly ever gets into this one. And so I've got glitter and brushes and glue up there. And then just I've got lots of happy mail here that people have sent me or that I have made myself, but most of it's happy mail. So if you guys are watching, you might see something that you made me. And my clock, because sometimes I get carried away and then I know I got to get up and go to work the next day. So then I did add on this card table that's got some, that doesn't even begin to have all my paper. My address book there. Right there's my address book. And another book underneath it with the challenges I'm doing and what I have to do. My cutting board and a tiny, big, the little shot, Sizzix. And that stack of paper right there is what I have for No Paper Left Behind challenge that I'm working on. Behind you, you can see that I have my pantry with some more crafting stuff down there. And then my Big Shot there. Then I ended up even bringing in 2 TV trays. And I've got stuff on there. Oh my goodness. So, yes, it's a mess. It's a mess underneath me. I've got boxes with stickers and washi tape and silk flowers. So this is my messy, messy crafting room, but it works for me. And after I catch up on everybody's challenges and collabs and all that, then I'll probably organize it really nice. So thanks, Alicia, for the for tagging me. It was a fun tag, and you guys have a great day, and I'll see you back here real soon.